Hi, welcome back to the Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Alisha Gifford.
I'm Laura Brady.
We come to you 60 miles south of Chicago in Bradley, Illinois, where we are a mother-daughter duo, and we talk about craftiness. So knitting, crochet, sewing, fiber. That's fun. Okay, so welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and hello and welcome if you are a new viewer. This is episode
16.
16. Sweet 16. So
All of our
information, yeah. All of our information is always below in the description bar. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook.
All right.
I think that's it.
Yep, I think that's it. You want to start again with the Ask Us?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because we had one question, well, it was actually a combination of a few.
Which I didn't bring it.
From Crafty Mama 73. Loving your podcast. I was wondering what was the first thing you ever knit, and do you still have it? What is your favorite thing to knit? Also, I know this is going to be a hard question, but if you could buy as much yarn as you wanted, but it could only be from one indie dyer, who would it be and why? All right, let's start with the first one. What was the first thing you ever knit, and do you still have it?
Yep, I made a cell phone holder. It looks awful. Pretty much it was a square that you fold it and then you sewed up the sides and then it was just a long piece. I still have it.
I think mine, because this was years and years and years ago, was just a scarf. And no, I don't have it. It would probably be funny if I did have it. What is your favorite thing to knit? We're probably going to say the same thing.
I don't know.
I go with socks because
I'm
they're
tired.
kind of mindless. Although I've been doing a lot of shawls.
I'm tired of socks. Like right now I'm tired of socks. Like a few months ago I always said I love making socks. Now I'm getting tired of socks and I want more things that I can actually show off. I feel like I'm too new into different things to knit that I can't say what my favorite is. It'll change. It's just like songs. Songs will always change. Favorites. Knitting projects will always change.
Okay, the hard question. If you could buy as much yarn as you wanted, but it could only be from one indie dyer, who would it be and why? I actually gave this a lot of thought because I had a few of them. At first I was like, ooh, this one. Ooh, this one. My final answer, though, Tristan, Dragon Horde Yarn, because she has an awesome glitter base, sparkle base, love sparkle. She has a wide variety of colors.
She just came out with a new singles base.
I like her fluffy sock. And also, she's really good about if there's like a color you saw, like I said, had seen one on worsted that she didn't have on the sock. I was able to contact her and she dyed it on the sock.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I'd have to go with Tristan.
And I would go with Kayleen from Little Bean Crochet.
That was another one.
I love Kayleen. Kayleen, I just love you so much. I love Tristan too. Those are my top two. So both of us, we just swap. So
yeah.
Then we're good. But Kayleen, also great glitter base. She just came out with a singles one also. And she likes to do custom dyes also.
Mm-hmm. So
So if she didn't have anything in her shop, I know that I could contact her with something and she would be able to make it up. She has great themes too. I enjoy themes and names.
So does Tristan.
Yeah, they're both good. They're both good. Like equally.
Little Bean was on my list as well.
Yeah, those are my top two.
So that wasn't too hard for us.
No.
So thank you for the question.
Thank you.
So
If you have any other questions, please go to the Ravelry thread and ask us.
Yeah, and like that one I didn't answer actually on the thread. I did decide to
I think it's more
save
fun to
it.
answer it on
Yeah.
this than to
Well, one
answer
of
them on the
them,
thread.
I think from Melissa. Hi, Melissa. We answered on there and then also on here. So
I would rather just answer them on here
But,
from now on.
yeah.
Because what's the point of it? Nobody goes on Ravelry.
Especially if there's like a few questions within their posts. So, okay. Let's do a quick run through on coupon codes. We have 2 that we've shown before, and then we also have a brand new one.
I love the brand new one. Which I'm very
excited about the brand new one, but we're going to do the older. Do I need to pull that up? No, I printed it.
Okay.
One of the ones that we've done before is for Land of Heroes fabrics. If you guys remember, I showed my Pac-Man bag that I made. The fabric was from him. Use coupon code all capitals, knit4brains10, and save 10% on your purchase.
I love that card.
So there's that.
We just need to do that from now on.
And then we also have Yarn Candy Studio, which is Lori Ann Baker. Hers is good until September 15th. It's 10% off. Coupon code is KFB10. That's her card. Okay, and our new one, our third one, is something we got this weekend from Madeline.
No. It's not Madeline. It's Madeline.
Madeline, sorry. Madeline Gannon. Hi, Madeline. So she has also given us a coupon code that's going to be good until October 1st. The coupon code is KNIT, capital K, N-I-T, the number 4, brains, capital B-R-A-I-N-S. It's $2 off any pattern. She has 5 different patterns. The one that has really interested us was the shawl that she was wearing. It's called Two Sisters. That picture didn't really print up very well. This one isn't bad.
Don't mind the printer oops.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I had this one where she's kind of wearing it, but
yeah. So it's
the printer's running out of
It's a shawl
color.
pattern that she designed. It's 2 skeins to do it, and she did it in a single ply.
Yes.
Which was absolutely squishy and beautiful. She did it in the same color, but you could do it with 2. Yeah, she had a test knitter that did it in 2.
It's a crescent-shaped shawl, and it's knit in 3 segments, basically. So that's definitely... I actually purchased yarn this weekend to make it, and she did gift us the pattern, so...
Yeah, this is her newest one.
She has that other one that was really popular,
yes.
the socks, which was like little
the trees, the 4-leaf socks. Oh no, it was huge on Ravelry. It was number 1 for a very long time. Amy Florence from Stranded podcast.
Let me see if I can do a close-up here of her name, because how I got to her patterns was I just looked her name up
yeah.
on Ravelry, and then on the right-hand side it'll say patterns and designs my Ravelry, and click on that and it'll bring up all 5 of them.
But anyways, Amy does her work.
There's her name.
So if you've seen
Madeline Gannon,
her stuff before, this is where it's from. Because I was like, oh, I've seen that sock before, and that's because I watched Amy's podcast.
And the shawl was gorgeous. She had it on when we met her. So again, that's Knit4Brains, $2 off any of her patterns.
Yeah.
So really, really good deal.
We really want to try to get the shawl one going, because she said this one hasn't gotten as popular as the other one.
And it is gorgeous.
I don't understand why. So if you go over there and you're not into socks, please purchase her shawl pattern.
Yes.
It's beautiful. You won't be disappointed.
Well, and they will be disappointed if they don't get it, and then they see how wonderful mine turns out.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Which I will show that. We're actually going to be recording 2 today. So we're going to do a regular episode here. And then afterwards, we're going to stop, take a little break, and then we're going to record our Midwest episode, which will be basically telling everything that we did, showing all the yarns that we purchased. So in that video, you'll actually get to see the 2 yarns that I'm putting together to make the shawl.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. Missy, stop. Sorry, the dog's in here with us. I'm sure you heard her bark. All right. Other reminders. Cals. We got 2 going on right now. Our Furry Friends, which is running until October 31st, which is anything that you make for a furry friend or animals in the shelter, whether it be cat, dog. We do have quite a few entries already. We have a few for dogs, a lot for cats, so that's good. With it going through to October 31st, we will be pulling more than, like each month we'll probably pull a prize winner.
Yep.
So we have that going on. And then we also have our cheap versus expensive, which is until September 1st.
That's not ours.
Which we are co-hosting. Would you let me finish?
I just won't talk.
Which we are co-hosting with Levi from the WTF Knitting. We're not going to get into all the rules on here. If you go to our chatter thread, right at the beginning of the chatter thread, all the rules are listed on there. That way we don't have to be repetitive. Do you want to do the giveaway announcement?
Nope, you can go ahead. You're doing good.
It's your turn.
Nope.
Can I get in here so we can grab out the sock ball? Alright, if you guys remember, it was for Lamb Woman Knits. I can never see. For the sock blank. Bluffin' with my muffin. We had, I wrote it down, 34 entries. Number 27, oh boy, Delaney 33 was the one that actually won. She had said she liked the neon one the most, but I like them all. So Delaney 33, if you contact me, I will get this sent out to you. It's so pretty. I love the sparkles in it. So that was for the giveaway. And then we are on to FOs, which is going to be all you.
I have 2.
Yeah, I have nothing.
So
I was not a good knitter.
I'll start off with something that the ends are not woven in, and super tiny, but easy. Didn't follow any pattern whatsoever. I decided that I need to start making disc scrubbies for Christmas already. So this is just Red Heart scrubby yarn. And I use the same needles that I use for my sock needles, even though it says to use like a size 6 or 7. But the holes would be way too big for a scrubby to like actually be any substantial scrubby. So I did it with a size 3 needle. I think I cast it on, I think it was like 12 or 13. I may have added more, as you can tell. I may have picked up some stitches. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's because it's so dark. It's hard to tell.
And then with the fuzzies, I would think that'd be harder to knit with.
The fuzzies are horrible. I would definitely only make these for Christmas and then be done. Absolutely done.
Did you use a pattern for it?
No, I cast it on 12 and I just knitted until however long I wanted to. And I said that already.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Well, I knew you guys said what you cast it on. I just didn't know if that was from a pattern or not.
And I finished my Roxy. She is fat. She is horribly fat. Her one arm doesn't show because it's not even. And I ran out of yarn.
So no problems on this project.
No problems at all. But she's adorable. I love her. I used Bohemian Rhapsody in Lolo Did It yarn. The pink is from Yarn Cafe Creations. And then the tip of her head is Birdie Bots from Bumblebee Acres. And then her eyes are from Ida Herder. Which all of that is in the Instagram post. I tagged them all in it. And I brought that skein of Birdie Bots so you could see Birdie Bots.
It's so pretty.
So this is Birdie Bots from Bumblebee Acres. And it is actually merino silk nylon sparkle and fingering. which this is the blend I bought at Midwest also. I got this one at YarnCon. It's a little different. It has more greens.
I think it looks cute, though. It's like almost his hair.
I think it looks more like his brain.
Oh.
Like his cranium is a different color. So yeah, that's my Roxy.
I think it went well enough, though, that it's not, it's not like obvious.
It's not like her other hippo friends, but that's okay.
I think he's cute. And if you guys haven't seen it, you should go onto our Instagram because Alisha posted the cutest picture of her dog Zoe.
Zoe loves Roxy.
With Roxy.
You should also go, if you're thinking about knitting this, go on her Ravelry group. They're having a knit along.
Lolo.
Right now. And there are some really, really cute ones. And her knit along goes, she's doing it a little bit differently. It's about votes and top 5. And this other lady, she did some hilarious.
Yeah, so you gotta be really
hilarious
creative.
Hippos. You have to be creative. I'm sorry, but Zoe's not cute enough to.
No, I thought that was adorable
to do it. But okay, squishy, perfect. If you've never done a stuffy before, just try it. Yeah, that's what I would do. I love it. Okay, I'm done. That's it. I told you to.
Oh, okay, because your other ones aren't felted yet.
No, I have them.
She started making some dryer balls. So she got them wound, and now she needs to actually
put them in the wash with the nylons and
actually felt them.
That will be going in Christmas gifts.
I can't believe how early you are this year.
I'm a little bit overwhelmed with stuff right now.
Usually
I'll be honest, I probably won't even knit anything for the cows going on.
Well, usually like the month before you're just like, and then sometimes stuff doesn't get finished or we're last minute.
Yeah.
Finishing stuff up.
I'm not doing good mentally with how much knitting has to be done. It's a little stressful.
It'll get better.
Yeah.
All right. Whips.
I have 3.
I do too. You want me to start?
Yep.
All right. The one I barely made anything on. It's like hardly even worth showing. And Linda's going to have a coronary probably. So I started, and it's a mess. My yarn vomit. My cake completely came undone. So I was using this. What did we decide this was? Oh, this was Lamb Woman Knits, one of the mini skeins from her club. And I don't even remember the colorway. I just found it in my stash and was like, okay, it's sparkly. It goes with the sock blank. So I just started these this weekend, and we just really didn't have much knitting time at all. So I'm not even going to try to undo it. I got the toes done and literally just the first row of the sock blank. So not a whole lot to show yet, but I should have more to show next time. They'll either be done or definitely a lot of progress. So, and I've just got a mad mess of strings and everything. So, Christmas socks. Got to finish them by the end of the month so I can enter them into Meg's knit along.
I haven't even cast mine on. Because I'm so overwhelmed with the 3 projects that I'm working on now.
All right.
4. 5.
Oh, shoot. Okay, you want to show one of yours?
Yep. I will go with my socks. I have 1 pair of socks going. Which I worked a little on.
Oh, yes.
So last time you saw I was down here. Okay, we gotta do better with our yarn. Because this looks like crap.
We got a lot of yarn vomit and twisting, and it kind of happens sometimes when you do 2 at a time and you throw them into your bag.
Okay, so there we go. So I am doing this on my like needles, which I still love. Not like, I love. There was no interchangeable sets this weekend. So did not get to try them out or anything. So they are a US size 2, 2.75 millimeters, I'm doing just a plain vanilla sock. I only cast on 24. Me and Mom only. We cast on 12 and we increased to 24.
Which people were kind of amazed.
But when we say 24, we mean 24 in the front, 24 in the back. So 48. 48 in the round. So we cast on 24.
Which is
increased to 48.
Actually very small for most sock knitters.
But
that just, it fits our feet.
Come on now. Like that's big enough.
Yeah. Yours always look better though because your feet are kind of short, whereas mine are long, so my socks always look very ridiculous.
And then I have a stitch marker that is a supernatural stitch marker from Yarn Candy Studios. That's not a stitch marker, that's a progress keeper. Yarn is Lucille from Lolo. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm going to throw stuff. So my other one, this is, well, as you can tell, because it's in a winter bag, has been sitting around since last Christmas, maybe? Yeah, somewhere like that. And I did get it out for our trip because it was just like something that's
Did you even knit on that?
No, not while I was there, but yesterday me and your dad went up north and I had my shawl with and I started to knit on my shawl and I realized I had totally messed it up. When we got home from stitches that night, I don't know what made me do it at 10 o'clock at night. I sat down and started knitting when I was so tired. Not a good idea. So I knew from looking at it yesterday when we're driving the car, I needed to stop because I was going to have to take out 6 rows. It was a hot mess. So I did take this out and work on it while we were up north. So it's the beginning of a sock head hat. The ribbing is almost done. And then I can actually start the actual hat. So, and I'm just doing it on some cheap needles.
Those are Hobby Lobby needles.
Yeah, well, like I said,
Knitology.
they were cheap needles.
Those cheap needles kill my hands.
Yeah, well, I think actually what more so kills my hand is I'm not used to working
And around
when you're yeah, and it's so yeah, we don't typically do a whole lot in the round.
I love round. If I could knit in the round for everything,
I'm just so used to long cables.
I'd rather work in the round than magic loop.
Oh yeah, not me. So I did do a few rows at least on this, and I'm gonna try to keep it out and actually here and there work on it in between other things, or you know, if I mess up and I just can't stomach taking it out at that point.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what happened with my shawl. I'm sure everybody's probably seen it, but here's a picture. It's not the best one because it's not in color, but that's what it is.
I've made 2.
Sock head hat. This is my second one. I kind of petered out on it. I got bored with it, which does sometimes happen.
I'm ready to knit a lot of hats.
The yarn is Rosy Moments, New York Skyline. So that was that one. Not a whole lot of work done on it. It just, I don't know. It wasn't a good 2 weeks for knitting, I guess. I got a lot of work done on my shawl, though.
Okay, so I decided last week that I was going to start another Roxy because I bought eyeballs for a fingering weight and then I also made eyeballs for a worsted weight. Well, you saw how big Roxy was in a fingering weight. Okay, this is what I have done so far. This is his muzzle. Not stuffed yet.
Huge.
And my gauge changed on the arms. Look at this.
Oh boy.
They changed that much. So he's got 2 different sized arms.
It only looks like
It got fatter and longer.
the fatness isn't bad. This oh, you already ended them. I was gonna say
They're done. They're done.
Just made the other one shorter.
They're going to a 1-year-old. Do you really think I care?
When you attach them, you can shorten the one.
Really don't care.
Okay.
It is what it is. Right now, which is kind of why I stopped. This is the foot. It's as big as Roxy's body. That is the foot.
That is huge.
It is huge.
So have you looked and seen like other people that did work? Has anybody else done worsted weight yet?
That's what Amber did hers on, was worsted.
Okay, what's hers?
Hers was tiny. Absolutely tiny. Mine is huge because my gauge is completely off.
You probably would have had to go down to a
I'd
smaller needle.
like 2 or 3 sizes smaller.
Yeah.
Easily.
Well, and you're not really used to working with a lot of worsted.
No. So that's how much I have left.
Oh boy.
But you dyed up some yarn.
Yes.
And it looks kind of similar.
Yes. So you're gonna possibly need to steal mine.
I'm going to possibly have to steal Mom's.
This is the yarn that we dyed at YarnCon this last year. I thought it'd be pretty because it's the baby she's knitting it for is a little boy.
Yeah. And then I'm just using a Karen Simply Soft, like a neon green, for the accent colors. So, yeah. Phil keeps on asking me, are you done with Teddy's Roxy yet? Are you done with Teddy's Hippo yet? And I know it's because he's proud of me. He's proud of me that I'm knitting something that his best friend is going to get. But I'm kind of just discouraged by the large amount of size that this Roxy is.
I think it's going to be nice, though. Like, it'll be, like, very grabbable and squeezable for him.
I think it's something that he'll be able to grow with.
Exactly.
Which I like that fact of it. It's just, my gauge is awful. It's just awful.
I think it's just the difference between, because you're so used to working with the sock weight yarn.
Yeah.
Fingering weight yarn, versus we don't really do a whole lot with worsted.
No. Much I like worsted. I like the feel of worsted. I like how fast it goes. I don't like my gauge. I do not like it.
No, you know.
It happens.
It happens. All right, my last one is my my shawl for my family knit along, which honestly, had I not uh-oh'd it the other day, I'd probably be done. But things happen. It is what it is. So, and it's fairly long. I don't even know if I can find the end at this point. Just trying to see. Okay, yeah, I'm showing the right side. All right, so
I don't think anybody cares about the tail, so let's move.
I did a blue lace section, a reddish lace section, and now I'm on my last lace section, which is a lighter blue, and this will actually finish it off. This will be the last color. So this is from a kit from, what is it, Fiber Studios, I believe, maybe. Oh, you have it. Yeah, Fiber Studio. I remember right.
Because I am going to ball mine up today.
And then this one in the center here is Lolo Did It Freedom.
Yeah.
Which I think it really tied it together nicely.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not going to need too much blocking. We'll just have to block.
Yeah, we'd like to get that to open up some, but like this part isn't, yeah.
It doesn't need to be.
No.
You don't want to, because it's garter stitch, you want that squish. You don't want to.
You don't really want to.
You don't want to extremely, because then it loses that nice, bouncy, foamy feeling.
But I do feel like the
lace
needs to be opened some.
Yeah.
It'll look a lot better.
Yeah.
So this will definitely be finished as well by the next podcast. Like I said, it probably would have been this podcast had I not knitted on it that night and messed it up and had to take back 6 rows, and I'm very, very slow at taking it out. I was muttering the whole time. By the time I got 6 rows out, I almost just didn't even want to knit on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did make myself do it. I was just like, yeah. And that literally was almost a whole skein of the Lolo Did It. This is all I have left. Barely anything. And I stopped because I knew there was no way I was going to get 2 more full rows going back and forth.
Yeah.
So that will be done, and it is in my huge Alice bag I made, which I loved. I brought this weekend with me, and I literally had 3 projects in here and still had room.
Mm-hmm.
So loving the size of that for sure. You got one more?
Yep. This is what I was working on this morning at 7:30. Okay, so this is my Kimba shawl from Amba O'Brien, which Amba's patterns, they're beautiful, and then you get into it and it's a little bit overwhelming if you haven't worked with make one left, make one right, and central decrease. But that's okay. If you're not a lace person, I wouldn't choose one that has lace. But we saw this knitted...
It's really looking good.
We saw this knitted up this weekend, and I got to look at it a little bit more closely, because that's where I messed up. You see those lines?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't lined up before. But when I saw it while we were at Midwest, I noticed that there's supposed to be these... I don't know if you can see it there either. Oh, there it is. There's supposed to be this line down there. And mine didn't have that line. So I have fudged it so that the lines, it's not correct. And none of my lace ones are. And I don't care. So just as long as it's close, I'm fine with it. So the brown is actually what is up towards your neck. So it will actually look, you wanna, it'll actually go this way. Yeah. So
it's coming out pretty.
I finished with the fade into my second color. I'm on the second row with my second color. So yeah.
That's gonna block right out.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
Yeah. She has like a little, I call it a nub, but by the time she blacks it, that won't be sticking up anymore. It'll actually go flat, and it looks quite nice.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. No, nobody needs to know that though.
Oh, did you want to show your little piggy fanny?
Yeah, my piggy fanny. That's where I was last time. So I have knitted, I think 20-something rows.
I mean, that's quite a bit when you're doing lace and chiffon and
it takes me at least
colors.
10 minutes to get across. But this has like picot bind off, I believe you would call it. So the color that I'm working on now is a Leading Men Fiber Arts.
And it's beautiful.
Which, when I picked this up and I started switching and fading, I was like, I just want to work on this. Because it is so soft and squishy. I got it out and I was like this for the first 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is just wonderful.
I think it looks absolutely stunning with this brown.
Just wait till you see the next color. So this one is called Eternal Kiss. It's on their Showstopper base, which is a 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And it is 463 yards. So that's Eternal Kiss from Leading Men Fiber Arts. Yeah, so I just started that. And then the third, well, you can do 3 or 4. So I might go back with my brown to do some striping when I'm switching into this. Just so I can add a little bit more sparkle in it and a little bit more contrasting. So this is my last color, which is also Leading Men Fiber Arts. Same Showstopper squishiness. Lovely.
It is very soft.
God, I love it. This one is called Gothic Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we can tell why, where's the brown one? Why I love this so much. This is perfect for fall. This is perfect for winter.
That's gorgeous.
I could wear this in spring too.
And I'm laughing because you're really close today.
These are my colors. This is my jam. I'm loving it.
So, and I'm not a color person, like I'm not good, I'm a very matchy-matchy person, so I never would have pictured like it coming out this stunning with those colors together.
I'm loving the striping. I should probably show, yeah, so it's got like those little nubbies in it. I think that's like a picot, right?
Let me see, I can't see.
You can't look up there?
No, I can't see backwards.
It's the same either way.
I don't see pea coat.
What are those then?
Those are just you've decreased. The pea coats are like those little things that hang off. No, that's not pea coat.
Whatever those are. That's what I have to do. Which I think that... Here it is, block. They have a picture of it block. So how to block it. So that's lovely. How to block it. But yeah, that's it with 4 colors. So I'm thinking that that yellow strip...
It's going to be brown again?
It might be brown again. It might not be as thick as that.
Yeah, because depending on how wide it is at that point, since you've already used some of that yarn, you might not be able to... I think it'd be pretty, though, if you use some of it, because it would tie that sparkle back in. Yeah.
But I will probably have enough to at least do a hat also.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, and you like this yarn in a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
And it would match my other shawl that I have, my Hermione shawl. Which is also an Amba O'Brien. Both my Ambas have been in the same mauve tones. So.
I put your needle koozie back on for you.
It hasn't been on in a while, because it just lays on the couch.
Well, I put it on.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm big about the needle koozie. I'm mad about my sockhead hat. I just can't get it to stay in the needle koozie because the needles are so small.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I turn, I'm like, but no stitches have fallen off yet, so that's a good thing. I'm always paranoid about that because, yeah.
Okay.
Drop stitch is not good.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Next topic.
Acquisitions.
I have 2.
I have... Oh, I better go first.
Well, 3 if you count that special one.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll save that closer to the end.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go. My first ones are kind of... They're not yarn. They're actually a couple items that I found at the Goodwill store.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen one of them, but you haven't seen the other.
Mm-hmm.
So, yesterday I found this. Look at that, guys.
Look at that happy sheep.
It's a sheep piggy bank.
So, if you fill that up,
yes.
do you get yarn?
Well, yeah, that was my plan of sticking away yarn money in here. Isn't he just the cutest?
He is adorable.
$1.99 at Goodwill, guys.
He's got a little chip in his butt.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. No, it's not a chip.
Yeah, it is.
It's character. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah, they
just
can.
a little bit.
Look
there.
at that.
Yep.
That's a chip. That's
Look how
a full-blown chip.
Look how cute he is, though. He's smiling. So I got that. That was yesterday. And then another Goodwill find, which was, what, a week or 2 ago?
Maybe.
Maybe. Was a yarn puzzle. So my plan is to put it together and frame it for the craft room. Yeah. So we got it, and I sat down and I counted all the pieces to make sure they were there, because I would have been mad had I like started it and been one piece short or something. So as I'm doing that and I'm counting these pieces, of course I'm probably not going to be able to find one now. There's some of these pieces in here that, oh my goodness, it's like, seriously, why did you even make them? Like, I can't even find any right now. They're the teeniest, tiniest, and I've never done a puzzle before. And I don't. It might have to go to my friends to be put together. Joan might have to come up. Hi, Joan. I might have to come over. But the plan is, yes, to get this done. We'll see how that goes. So that was another $1.99. Mm-hmm. Gotta love Goodwill. Okay. I have 2 sewing finished objects, since haven't done yarn yet. This one is actually for Alisha. I started Halloween bags.
It's not acquisitions.
Oh, yes. These should have been unfinished items. I'm sorry. I forgot about them, so we're going to do them right now.
You're messing up the flow.
I know, I'm messing it up. And look at the lining. Look how cute that is. So that's our Halloween bag. And, of course, koozie. You know I have to do it.
You know, that bag is the perfect size for a shawl. I need a Halloween shawl.
Isn't that pretty? This is fabric she actually picked up last year. Mm-hmm. And I did find it when I was like digging through. I'm like, oh, I need to make
Because it was on sale, and I was like, I love it.
So we did that, and then I made my Halloween bag, which I think I also bought last year, didn't I?
Yep, at the same time, I believe.
Which is little trick or treat guys, and then you see there's like little, I can't point, circles of candy corn. So then when you open it, candy corn lining. Isn't that cute? So that's my Halloween bag. Which I also made. I made 2 of these and 2 of these. So, because I always do everything in at least 2s. Okay, so that's done. I really need to pick this up. I can't keep bending over. I think okay, I do have one other one that you don't have. So, Crystal Skies hand dyed.
It's prettier in person.
The Fairy Glimmer Club. I just got August. So, if you're signed up and you haven't received it yet, spoiler, it's beautiful. It's called Fairy Court. Look how gorgeous that is. Yeah, I think it's really pretty, don't you?
I don't even think you showed the good parts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This part right here, that's the pop out.
And right this here, part I love. Yeah,
those are your 2 pop outs. Yeah.
So Donna, you did a great job again.
I want this. Hey Donna, do you have an extra one?
I absolutely love it.
Because I love this. This is perfect.
I knew you were going to like it when I opened it. That's why I sent you a picture right away. Which I don't even think the picture did it justice.
Picture did not do it justice. Donna, I'm serious. Do you have another one? Hello. Donna!
Let Alisha know.
Donna!
Let me know.
I love it so much.
I knew you were going to like it. Pinks, purples, blues.
Like a cotton candy unicorn
it does.
fairy.
Cotton candy.
God, I love cotton candy.
Oh my gosh, she does.
I love cotton candy.
See, I have to take that away from her. Okay, I have one more that you don't have, and that will lead us into the other one.
What other one? But I have that one too.
Right, but we'll do that.
After that?
Yeah. Or do you want to do that other one first?
You do the other one first.
Okay. Alright, so we both ordered this one.
Which, spoilers if you don't have this one either.
If you didn't get it. From Hey Sister. If you guys don't watch, Rachel is pregnant. And rather than announcing what she was having, they did, what'd they call it?
A reveal skein.
Oh, yes, a reveal skein, basically. So you ordered from them, not knowing whether, it was a girl or a boy, whether, you were going to get more girly yarn or boy yarn. Well, we got it in the mail. It's a girl! The name of it is Jules.
On her Alonzi sock. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 463 yards.
Which we were excited. I've always wanted to get a Hey Sister yarn. And they haven't been really dyeing a lot.
No.
And when they do, when they post it on their site, it goes really quick.
And this has like little teeny tiny speckles of like a violet and yellow.
And it's kind of a blush color.
Yeah. We'll be honest.
It's a little subdued for our taste. I think though it's going to be pretty worked up.
We definitely would not have ordered it if we saw it.
Yeah.
But we have it.
And I do think it's going to be pretty knitted up.
It'll be pretty. I think it'll be a nice transition color.
Yes.
Into any sort of fade at all. So I'm happy. Yeah. It's pink.
So, Jules.
I thought it would have been funny if it was pink and blue.
Yeah, then we'd be going,
Twins, yay!
Yay! Okay, so then I'll go ahead and do that one. Oh no, I have something else, sorry. Oh, I left it in the damn package.
Wow, I'm cursing already.
Oh, sorry guys. So this is from Random fandom bags.
Random fandom
Okay,
bags.
I did that good. Okay.
Which I wanted to order this in her Sherlock, but she has not
So
made
this was
any.
really cute. She sent a love card. This is thank you. Then it has a teapot stitch marker. Or progress keeper, sorry. And then the bag itself. Look at this, guys. It's a tea bag. How cute is that? I'm doing good today. That's the back of it. And then it has the big lobster claw, so you can actually attach it to a regular project bag and have some notions in there. I just thought it was the cutest idea for it to be a tea bag. I saw it, I believe on Instagram. And I had to get it. So, really cute. I was quite happy with it. And I think it's just adorable how she did the teapot and the cup to go with the tea bag. Okay, so my next one is from Arkansas Yarn Co. Had to order this. I saw it on Melissa Honeybee Knits podcast. It's actually the yarn that Lori dyed for Honeybee. It's called Honeybee Knits. Look how pretty that is. And yellow typically, honestly, is not my color. But I have to say, I really like this. I think it's because there's other colors, and it's not like a bright yellow.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually not a yellow girl at all.
I wanted this one, but you bought the last sparkle.
Well, when I bought it, there was one more. And it was funny because later on I went in and I was like, I saw that there wasn't another sparkle. I was like, oh, I wonder if Alisha got it. And then she found out that I got it. And she's like, I couldn't get it.
Nope, I went on, there's no more sparkle. And I wasn't going to order this if it's not in sparkle.
Yeah, I really wanted it on the sparkle.
There's no point of ordering it without the sparkle, in my eyes. I mean, if you don't like sparkle,
we're sparkle girls, though.
But,
well, and Melissa's very much sparkly.
Yeah.
You know, so it kind of, yeah. So when I ordered this, I started talking to Lori. And such a sweetheart. Hi, Lori. And in the process of talking to her and getting to know her and whatnot, she decided to make, you got yours? A Knit for Brains yarn. I love it. Absolutely love it.
This was my idea.
And sparkling. Yes, Alisha, we knew we wanted pink and blue from our logo. And we knew we wanted sparkle. And then Alisha said, hey, how about tying it? Do you want to open mine? Since mine's already. This is how she actually sends it to you, which is, I think, really cool. Mm-hmm. Because I have not received yarn in like a little thing like this. But then Alisha had wanted some of the like gray speckles and that sort of thing. Lori did a fabulous job from our description of what we wanted. Yep. Now, by the time this podcast goes up, this will be in her shop, which I'm going to show you the tag. Arkansas Yarn Co. She is on Etsy. And this will be in her shop by the time the podcast goes up, if you would like some. I believe she is going to list it in glitter and then also non-glitter. It's so pretty.
It's pretty.
It is gorgeous.
It matches exactly.
It fits us.
Yep.
Like a tee. Like she did a fabulous job. And all her yarns are so pretty.
Yes. She has a lot of really pretty yarns.
Well, and I was texting with her last night. She just got back from Canada. And she said that she's gotten a lot of inspiration from her trip. and a lot of blues, which I'm quite excited about. Because you guys know how I am with blues. So, yeah. We were so excited about this. There is going to be, and I'm not sure if it'll be the next episode or the following episode, there is going to be a giveaway.
Yes.
For one of the skeins of yarn. Knit for Brains yarn as well. So that will be coming up in the future. But yeah, I cannot say enough about it. When I got Melissa's, I was stunned by the Keller work. And then, then when she sent ours,
It's just really pretty.
look, Melissa, we're side by side. So, very, very pretty. Great job, Lori.
Awesome.
So that's that. I think that's all I have. Yeah. Oh, I didn't show the stitch marker for Donna's
That
yarn.
one's good this time.
That was the stitch
Not like
marker
they're not good any time, but I
from
like it this
Donna's
time.
yarn, and
It fits well
went
this
with
time.
this one. So, and I thought that was really cute. It went really nice with it.
Donna, I want that yarn.
Oh, Alisha really needs one of those skeins. Okay, so that is all of my acquisitions. Do you have your...
I have one.
Okay, let's
Because you went through everything. Normally we go back and forth, but today
Well,
it's the Laura Brady show.
Well, no, we had those ones that were all the same, so...
Laura Brady show.
Come on. Crabby butt.
I don't know if the one was crabby today. I got a thank you sunflower. And then there was these little doodads. I haven't used these yet.
I break them. Always break them.
But these are from Yarn Candy Studios because I used the coupon code. This one is a Harry Potter one. It says after all this time. And then the dough says always. And then I got...
This will surprise nobody.
Which she is going to be creating a new one. What is left in the shop of this one and the Harry Potter one, that is that. And then she's going to create new ones. So there's Bambi, and this holds all of the Progress Keepers. There's Ariel and Prince Eric. There is a Stitch and another little mermaid and Peter and my favorite, Lion King.
That's got to be Phil's favorite, too.
Yeah, that's our favorite. Yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I thought that was really cool that...
It's a good way of keeping them.
Yeah, that's such a good way of keeping them.
Well, you could clip that on a zipper of one of your bags and always have...
Yeah. I think I like this better than the bracelet. Or the necklace, because I just lose that, get it caught on something, and too loud.
Well, I was going to say, the noise would probably drive me insane. Plus, I cannot wear a normal size bracelet.
Yeah.
So, bracelets don't tend to fit me. Yeah. Have you watched any
New podcasts?
new
Nope.
podcasts? Oh, me neither. I've been, I do have some, I have a bunch I need to catch up on. I'm way behind. I was gonna watch some Saturday night, but I don't know, I was just kind of yarned out.
I'm sorry, but my Doctor Who marathon trumps all of your podcasts. I have now made it through the 11th Doctor. So I just started the 12th Doctor, which I've seen the newest season, which is Peter's last season before the new one is out, which is a woman, which I don't know. I don't know about the actress they chose. But anyways, if they think she'll be good, she'll be good. 12th Doctor so far is not on my top list of favorite doctors. And that's all I'm going to say. But that's so far. I'm only on the second episode of what he's been in. Plus, I've seen his most recent episodes. He's just different. Which, I mean, all of them are different, but... And then there's some people that this is their favorite doctor. I don't know.
To each their own.
11 is been my favorite, which I'm sad. Because I can't watch any of the Christmas episodes, which is when he always transitions into the new doctor, so I've never gotten a proper goodbye from any of the doctors. And that makes me sad.
Okay.
And Game of Thrones last night, I put down everything. I was eating.
This could be a spoiler alert for folks.
I was eating. I stopped eating mid-eat. I'm like, okay, put this away. All done. I tried to knit. Couldn't knit either. That was probably one of the best episodes in a long time. Only because Holy Mother of Dragons. That's all I'll say. That's it.
I don't watch either.
That's all that needs to be said.
Alrighty.
That's what I've been watching. That's better. I'm sorry, that's better than any podcast out there.
I really haven't been watching much of anything. I don't know. I'm way behind on podcasts. I'm way behind on TV viewing, although I did kind of have a Days of Our Lives marathon yesterday. I was 5 episodes behind, so I sat there and watched all 5.
And they all 5 are exactly the same.
No. What else? Oh, I caught up on something else. Master Chef. I caught up on Master Chef.
The F word. Did watch that.
I'm not a fan of the F word.
Hey, there's only like 2 more episodes and they're done.
I found, I actually need to cancel it from recording. Because I find that I see it there and I just delete all of them. I don't know. I didn't really get into that one.
Okay.
I think I like more of, I mean, I guess that's kind of a competition. But
It's a live competition, so you don't really get to. I like all of his little extra bits that he does. That's what I like about it.
yeah, see, I guess I'm just more used to like the Hell's Kitchen or Master Chef or I forgot. There's a few different cooking ones that I watch, which is hilarious because I really don't cook much. I do enjoy watching them though. Although half the stuff they make, I would not eat.
No.
No. It's too foo-foo.
We don't do foo-foo.
No, I like simple food. If I don't know how to pronounce it or I don't know what's in it, I'm probably not going to eat it. And I don't like, if I do cook, I want something that's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want 25 ingredients.
Nope.
Ingredients that I don't even know where to find in the store. I've never heard of in my life.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I don't have that many pans to cook all of that crap. I don't have a pan set. I have 3 pans.
Like random
pans that don't fit anything.
She's still got that whole moving in stage. Haven't completed everything.
I just spent all of my money on yarn, so nothing will happen to the house for a while.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got right now.
I think that's it.
So we're going to end up taking a little break, and then we're going to start our Midwest episode. So you guys can see everything we got. Just a reminder on the Lamb Woman Knits giveaway, Delaney33, you're the winner. Make sure you contact me so I can get this sent out to you. You have any other reminders?
No.
No? All right. We will be seeing you in 2 weeks, guys. Bye.